Oh wow! So he got they got hold of Elo's address. Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Now they'll see what Elo looks like.
Well, yeah, he's all upset
How
and
how can he be upset? Because he was the one that says that no one could find him.
I don't know. But even Houdini, fails sometime. Even Houdini gets caught.
I wonder how they found out.
Well, everybody in the YouTube land. Hey, Fred, I left you a link. Lost Nomad, I think I put you a link also.
But are you sure?
If
Is this fact? Is this fact? What?
well, there's nothing fact,
Uh,
but from I had like three people call me up, and they told me. I mean, they
nah.
literally called me up, and they told me what was going on, like on the phone. And I said, well, I'm pretty sure that's what his name is because I heard it from somebody else. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, somebody brought that to my attention, and I said, yeah, I already knew that a while ago.
So there's proof. There's proof that Elo has admitted that they know where he is. Is that
Well, kinda, there's everything, there,
well?
he said, he said, she said,
Yeah. Well,
it's
I'm not going to be involved
there.
in. I don't believe. I'll believe it when I see it for myself. I mean, at the end
Yeah.
of the day, I fucking be surprised. I'm surprised if they did because LA seems like he covered his base as well. So
Well,
I'd be
we
surprised.
all, even those bad people, those pedophiles, even they think they are untouchable, but they will get caught sooner or later. So, you
Oh
know,
we'll see what happens. I don't know. Interesting.
yeah. But, you know,
So the story is Barry and Jay have got hold of the information that
well,
Aloe says they
I don't
couldn't
know
get.
about Jay. I only heard about Bama this and Bama that.
Well, Barry
Uh,
and Jay are together, so I mean, obviously,
well, no, no, no. They both live in separate houses, but they live in the same building, but different areas. You know.
I'm confused. The original threat was for both of them, wasn't it?
Well, see, I'm not saying that Jay is in on it. I'm just saying that Bama found out some things, and now Aloe is a little bit upset.
Okay. Oh well, we'll see if it's true then, I suppose. But I don't believe it.
Well. I don't know. Only time. Hey, Raymond. Raymond might know more about it. He's he's a kind of a worldly person. He knows what's going on here and there and everywhere. Matter of fact, we got Lost Nomad in the house. We got my buddy Fred in the house. How long time, Fred? Like I said, Fred, if you done eating, I already I believe I put you a link. I also are you eating, Mike?
Yep.
Yeah, you ought to maybe eat like put your face away from the microphone.
Sorry, bud.
What do you think? Hey, we also got what is that?
Am I making noises?
Raff Radio. He's in the house.
Hello, hello. How are you guys all today?
Hey, we are here, man. you know, looks like people are shaking the bushes and dust mites are coming out, fleas are coming out, ticks are coming out. you know, Sometimes when a dog scratches, and oh, we even have Dave in the house. What did Dave tell me earlier? He told me some kind of stupid ass shit. Just be quiet, sit back and just be quiet. I'm going to have you booted. Hey, likewise, okay? Dumbass, I could play that game too.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, Mike. How's it going?
I am excellent. The weather finally broke. We got a little bit of sun breaking through. So, yeah, we are doing good now. I mean, the weather finally broke. So that's kind of nice. Hell. Hey, Malcolm, how you doing, brother? You ought to be getting ready to go back to the Philippines. Check it out.
I think in August I'm going to buy my ticket in August.
In August?
Yeah, I'm going to go in
You think it would be
mid October to mid November.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. They having Monday night pizza.
Sounds good.
I don't know why Monday, but don't.
Hey, Kevin.
What's that?
So every night's pizza night.
Well, it feels like it, you know.
No, I'm planning to go back to the Philippines in mid-October and to about 4 weeks.
October's a good time to go back.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to
You
catch
gotta be there for a whole month.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 4 weeks. I got enough overtime banked.
Nice.
Enough holiday pay banked. So I should be able to afford it.
Yeah.
I've been working like a dog for the last 2-3 months.
I
sit
know
there
you
for
guys
about
do.
5 days and then just going crazy. Well, on Friday we sent out a boat. Today we sent out 3 boats that are going to Quebec.
Huh.
So that's on the other side of Canada.
Yeah, I know where it's at.
And then I started.
That's the other Canadian, right?
Huh?
That's the other part of Canada.
Yep.
That's a joke.
That's the eastern part.
Yeah.
And started 2 more boats today. So.
Yeah. Well, do you work in a certain area of the boat part, or do you just work all over?
I usually have my own little area. I do most of the dressing, and I stick the tubes onto the hulls.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then there's one guy. All he does is build tubes, and then the other 2 guys, they're the ones putting the motors and the consoles and stuff like that on the seats. So.
Yeah.
But right now I'm kind of working by myself, so that's why I'm getting all the overtime.
So when are you going?
What's my topic for tonight?
Mid October to middle of November.
Okay.
Well, I've been looking at the airfares. They're about under $700 after tax. But the thing is, then I got overlays in, I think, Taipei or Hong Kong or something like that, which it's not a big deal.
That seems to be the route that you guys seem to take.
Well, I would take the direct flight, but that's over $1,000.
Is that return or one way?
That's return.
Shit, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
We pay about maybe $1,400, but
yeah.
Problem is I go around November, so I sort of get November.
Yeah. Well,
it's a bit high. It's not quite Christmas season, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna catch my fiance.
Popeye, how you doing?
I'm there, so.
Raymond, don't start shit.
She doesn't. She doesn't know I'm planning to buy my tickets here real soon, so I'm gonna surprise her.
Are you going to surprise her by just going there, or just surprise her by just buying the tickets early?
I haven't decided. I thought maybe just surprise her just showing up. That way, I could see. That way, I'll know if she's loyal or not, eh?
Yeah. I mean, that has its good parts and negative parts,
You know what? I'm prepared for either way, so I'm still gonna have a good time regardless. So,
yeah.
Whereabouts is she again? What area?
She's in Makati.
Oh, okay. She's in Manila. Okay.
Yeah.
I like Makati. It was a long time since I've been there.
Yes. What did you see in Makati, Kevin? The airport?
Yeah.
Well, the airport's not. Well, it's kind of close to Makati. No, I had a friend of mine that stayed over at the Twin Towers, over by Power Plant Mall, just down the street from Power Plant Mall. I stayed with him a week over there. There's a big condo high rise. When I first went to the Philippines, long. I mean, this was back in 1999, long time ago. Back in the good old days.
That's like 19 years ago, there, Kevin.
1999, yeah,
19 years.
Yep. That was matter of fact, that was right before the big Y2K scare over at the mine. Over at the mine, we had, I mean, everybody stayed awake on that midnight. We were all afraid about the computers shutting down because somebody was talking about all the what do you call it? Viruses gonna attack and it's gonna turn everything back. But yeah, nothing ever happened. but everybody was so worried about that time.
Roger, she doesn't watch Big Kevin's show.
Hey, you don't know who watches this show. I mean, I had a girl talk to me, and she said that I was always talking down towards Philippine women, and I said, "Are you sure this was me?" And I think she just misunderstood what I was saying. Because I think I was talking about my ex-girlfriend when I had my business partner, and this lady just caught the tail end of what was happening.
Be right back.
So yeah, it's always easy to get misconstrued on when you only hear a little bit of the conversation. You don't always know what's going on. So I had to explain to her, like sit down, explain to her bit by bit, and then she figured it out. Oh hell, yeah. So Bama, so it looks like the truce are off, huh? That was a short time too. Now that's kind of sad. That truce could last at least a whole another week. But hell, that's okay. If you have a white flag, pink flag, whatever flag you want to be flying that they use over there, not sure.
Well, Kevin, I'm going to bust out of here. I got to do a few things here, and somebody's looking at my parents' RV. So I have to go out there and...
What kind of RV do they got?
It's Class an old RV. Oh. No, it's an old... I don't know what it is. It's old. It doesn't work anymore, but the people want it anyway, so... Anyways, I'll talk to you later. If you're still on when I get back, I'll pop back on. If not, then have a good show. Okay, talk to you later.
Hey, Mike, look, you can get your buddy on.
Hey?
You don't want to say hi to Dave or anything?
Where are you going with this, Kevin?
I'm just asking. I'm just that kind of person.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like you're trying to stir up something to keep your room going good.
I don't. I'm not that kind of person.
I've told you, I'm on a truce too. I'm just tired of all the bullshit.
Those truce, boy, don't trust.
You're
those.
You're not gonna bait me.
Those truce don't last that long. You know that. They only last long enough for the other side to get an advantage over you. Then it's over.
Oh, we'll get back to your gossip anyway, because I need to catch up by the sounds of it. So what's the story again? Just so I've got it right. Well, you're the one that said, you know.
Oh, I'm just saying that my buddy Bammer was talking about my other buddy, Mr. Aloe. What name is he using? Aloe or his surname?
So it
looked like Aloe's a little bit upset.
So you're saying
that I'm even getting a phone call over this shit.
So you're basically saying that Barry has found out Aloe's information. Is that what you're saying? Try and keep it simple for me, Kevin. I'm not as bright as you Americans.
Hey, buddy. You know, I got, this is weird. Hey, Lost Nomad. I got both of you guys on this one channel here.
Well, I see no one but myself.
Yeah, but on my phone right now, I got two other. I got Lost Nomad and I have the Mexican Jew on my phone on another one. Hey, Mexican Jew, try to I'll send you
tell them to click the link in Hangouts.
Fuck that. Then you're gonna have all kinds of ass bites coming on unannounced.
No, you just click it. Tell them to click the link that you sent them.
Yeah, well, I did. Hey, Mexican Joe, I'll send you it again. Yeah, last time I put out a link. That's when some undesirable people came on and gave me that strike, and everybody thought it was funny. And yeah, that's not going to happen again. Fool me once, but it's not going to happen twice. Why? Like that. But I got two channels that are going pretty strong. So that's kind of nice. Okay, Mexican Jew. Hey, Fred.
Jesus, Kevin, you're popular today.
No, I'm not. Dave. It must be Dave and his entourage.
Oh, you got Dave and his entourage. You got the RRR crew in, have you? Good on you.
Well, did Aloe pop in?
Well, you said that Dave and Popeye's in here. I'm on job and hang out, so I can't see what's going on.
Hey, you know how to get on to the other side?
Yeah, I know, but it's a fucking hassle.
Oh.
It's too high tech for me. Someone said I'm not very smart, so, you know, we'll keep it like that.
Hey, I know you got high tech equipment. So don't start talking like this and that and woe is me and stuff. If I can, I will. Okay.
That fucking medication you're on is really causing you to be a little bit of a stirrer today, isn't it?
Hey, I'm just being me, man. I'm just hey, you don't like it?
Oh, Kevin, he's on a roll today. What about? I'll tell you
it's
what.
It's just the weather change outside. It's just damn weather.
I'll tell you so. I'll tell you what. I'm a bit concerned. I was reading one of your comments on one of your other shows, and Frank, if you're listening, I'm kind of curious to know why you say that I've sold out. You'd have to comment, Kevin, saying that I'd sold out.
It sold out because you talked to the other side, or how are you sold out?
Well, I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of confused about that. I mean, he says Kiwi sold out, and I thought, well, what the hell does he mean by that? I don't think I sold out. Eh? Well, I don't know. I'm just saying if Frank's listening, which he probably is, he might want to explain it to me a bit clearer. I mean, after all,
okay,
half the time I'm sticking up for him.
Hey, don't stick up for nobody because
when I say that, I don't. I mean, I just say what I say, and that's it. But it tends to be in his favour rather than certain other people.
Make sure it's in your favour. Don't.
I'm kind of confused by his statement. That's all. If I wanted to be popular, I'd be everyone's best friend, I suppose. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that.
It's nice to have friends, but it's nice to have loyal friends too.
Where? In YouTube, in this expat community. Be real.
Hey.
Oh, who's that that's on?
Well, that's you right there.
And who else? Oh.
There you go, Mike. Okay, I got Mike here. And now I got the Mexican Jew. Hey, buddy. I knew you could do it.
So Kevin's been spreading gossip, Mexican
I don't
Jew.
spread gossip. I just state the facts.
What gossip?
There's a bit of gossip going around, apparently.
Hello, bitches. Hey, Sky Dragon.
Barry has got the exclusive and has found out where Alo lives and his real name and all the rest of it. So the story goes.
Really? Well, I heard of something he was calling. Weren't they saying his name was Olaf?
No, but apparently this was. Well, Kevin was saying
that a long time ago.
Kind of interesting myself, I think.
Huh.
We'll see.
That's a nice name. What's wrong with that name? He should be proud of that name.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that name.
Yeah. That's a good pull-up name, isn't it?
I don't think it's the issue with the name. I think it's the issue of them finding out if it's true.
Hey, well, if you're going to be on YouTube and you're going to be trolling people,
come on, Ale, get on the show.
What's going to happen? I guess.
Tell Ale to get on the show if he's out there. We've got to know the truth.
I talked to him earlier today.
Well, and did you ask him?
Early this morning.
And did you ask him?
No.
Why not?
He was talking about something else. I was talking about something else. This is before I found out what Bama was talking about.
Huh.
Just on Facebook. Who is? Oh, it's Alo. A-L-O. Who is he? Well, he's a pain. He's a pain in the ass for some people. He's a nice guy for other people, and he's just Alo for other people also. I mean.
Alo, I like him. Man, Alo seems like a good guy, man. I don't think he has bad intentions anywhere.
I like him. He's stuck up for me when certain so-called people was thrashing my family and me. and Al came to my offense.
Who was thrashing your family?
The other opponent thought it was funny about talking bad and putting me and my family down, and Al came to my defense and rocked the boat.
Damn. That must have been a while back, huh?
Well, it changed a lot of things for a while, but now it looks like everything came back to the fold again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. Things like I said, truce only, it's just a matter of time until things get wishy-washy and break apart. Sometimes they get back together.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on other people, how the mood, the atmosphere, you know.
Yeah.
It's all good to have friends. I'm not knocking it. I mean,
no.
Like I said, Aloe came to my aid, and so I appreciate that. So I got nothing bad to say about him, even though
it don't prove nothing. I mean, even if Barry found out Alo's I mean, what does that prove, man? At the end of the day, Barry's still a scumbag, man. I mean.
Well, yeah. Well, he could be a scumbag for others. He could be a swell guy to others. You know, it just depends on what side of the fence you're sitting on.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
what's up, Alan?
Me, I don't care about what people are. You know, I get the views. Hey, there's this. Wow.
Yeah, I told you, man. If I can, I'll drop in. So, yeah.
I appreciate that. I mean,
it's all right, mate. It's all right. Need me smoke. I can't find me freaking lighter, so I'm kind of annoyed. So I got to look like a hobo.
Rub two sticks together. You know.
Jesus, look, he fucking popped in to say hello. I thought you'd be happily married by now and living the life of luxury.
Sorry about the
Not yet, mate. Not yet.
I'm just smoking some good marijuana right now, man. So yeah.
Oh really?
So how are you, Alan? What's happening?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Good. Just taking it easy. Freaking another year older. Turned 38 yesterday. So yeah,
you do.
Old.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yep.
Yeah,
what was I going to say? How's the romance going anyway?
The romance is good, mate.
Good on
Always drama, but that's normal. There's always something to complain about.
You haven't missed much here. There's a new show if you haven't really been following.
There's always something to complain about. I mean, take a look outside your window. You know, you can always find something to complain about.
Kevin's on his steering drugs today, so he's in the steering mood.
I'm
he's in a good mood. He's popped his pills. That's good.
He's like that Cheshire cat sitting on the fence. he thinks he's got something on everyone now. He's sitting there.
I have nothing on nobody because I'm not the hangman. I'm not the butcher. I just like it when other people, you know, it's nice to see other people on the hot seat. Hey, Roberto Dunn is here. He's okay.
I guess Popeye's in the chat, but unfortunately I still have him blocked, so I can't see what he's writing.
Why? What? Damn! I didn't know you had a problem with Popeye.
We'll get used to it,
I
buddy.
do at one point, but I've got to remove him off the block list because he is an amusing character. I'll give him that much.
Yeah.
What's up, Popeye? Popeye, what's up, man?
Yeah.
He's all right. I like Popeye. Sorry, guys, I know. I'm the one in the middle again.
Well, hey.
How do you unblock somebody?
Popeye's not blocked, so hey, leave me alone, okay?
He's blocked from my account, so I can't see what he's saying. So I got to work out how to unblock him.
Well, I'm
going
kind
to
of
do that now, so I can actually see what he's saying.
Well, I did block him, but I unblocked him because you know I can't be an ass all the time. You know. So
you guys and your blocking, I don't know.
Talk about blocking people, man. Barry, man, that guy and MGTOW Terry, man, they fucking block everybody, man.
Well,
You can't say fucking thing on their shows, man.
Let's talk about that Terry. Yeah, fuck, he's a funny cunt, eh? I still can't get over that pink hair, and he's a MGTOW. What is it? A MGTOW.
he has pink hair?
Yeah. Fucking, I seen his video. I thought, fuck me dead. You know, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Is MGTOW sort of like for reject? Oh, no, I better not say that. I'm like...
I said on his show, man, I just thought that MGTOW was awkward guys who couldn't get laid, man, and he blocked me for saying that. You know, so.
Hell, look at
I think a lot of guys get confused with this MGTOW thing because a lot of them, you know, it's meant to be someone that's meant to be independent and does their own thing, and that's the true meaning
that's like
of
a
it.
bachelor then.
Most of those guys are Kermits, man. They're guys who've always been awkward around women. That's very prevalent.
Well,
in MGTOW,
it sounds like, to me, it sounds like it's guys that have been rejected by women, but it's probably more of the Terry title.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, fuck it. Yeah, what a movement! If Terry's part of that movement, well then I'm glad I'm not part of it.
Well,
Terry is that movement. Hell, he's cheerleader.
You got to think about it. If you're a young guy, you're gonna look at Terry on YouTube like, man, I want to end up growing up and being like this guy. Like, come on, man.
Great role model, eh? Yeah. For you 30-year-old guys out there, see what can happen if you don't. See what happens if you don't fucking work hard and save your money. Terry be a good example.
Yeah, he's a weird character. That guy, man. He's very weird guy, man.
Yeah.
Basically, he's created the channel because that he got rejected from a woman that he married 30 years ago or whatever.
He's been married. I thought he'd been married like 3 times.
Oh yeah, well,
nothing
wrong with that.
Yeah, but I think his last one just ended like 3-4 years ago, I think, or something like that. So it hasn't been that long. You know what I mean? Since he's been divorced.
Well, he's pretty bitter.
Yeah, well, that's what makes me laugh because if you look at him, how can you blame her? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, hey, I've been divorced a couple of times too, guys. So I've been divorced 3 times.
There's nothing wrong with everyone's divorced. Like in California, everybody's divorced.
I'm yet to get divorced. I've actually broken up with my ex-missus, and I haven't even fucking done the divorce paperwork, and it's been a year and a half. So.
Nah, sorry, I misled you. So I've been married 3 times, but I've been divorced twice. But hey, that happens. Shit happens. Maybe I should start a MGTOW show. Kiwi Mike's MGTOW. Dye my hair red. I've got no hair. That's right.
Well, I had said because now MGTOW Terry and Bama, man, are doing shows, man. So they should have a show called Toothless MGTOW Live, man.
Oh, come on. Fucking leave Barry. leave Barry alone.
Well, hey, he's doing shows with him now, man. So I think that, you know.
Well,
now they're best friends now, man, you know.
Well, yeah, but Barry's gonna wake up. He's gonna break away from them.
Fuck, I haven't watched the show of Barry's for a wee while, actually. He fucking puts too many shows out. That's the only bad thing. And it's pretty...
8-hour live streams, man. I mean, what kind of life is that? You're doing 8-hour live streams.
Fuck. What kind of life is it for the person
I did that for a long time ago, but that is a long time.
Well, give Kevin the due for the best live show though. Kevin had the best live show out, and it was back in the original days where everyone was sort of friendly, and there was only really one target or two targets. But they all came on Kevin's show. I mean, who did we have? We had Barry, we had bloody Peter V, we had Alo, we had Dave was there too, I think. Seth.
Yeah, see, I didn't even really listen to YouTube around that time. So
yeah, no, it was a good show. It was the ultimate show, and everyone was well behaved too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, isn't that when Roberto came on and screwed everything up? Always. He always fucks everything up. Thanks, Roberto.
At the end, Roberto had a few things to say to Peter.
You know what I mean? No, I was just having good thoughts. I was just having good thoughts for a moment. And then all of a sudden, I remembered Roberto chasing my buddy away again. Seriously, how many times have you chased my buddy away? right when it was rolling, my show was doing good, and then I send you a link, and then you come in because I just wanted you to fan the fire a little bit. I didn't want you to put the fire out. But hey. I'm not mad at you though.
Oi, Kev, thanks for the wrench because I just put Popeye in timeout.
What the hell what did you do that for?
Because I can.
You're fucking joking. Jesus. He took the fucking wrench off me because I fucking booted out John Doe.
It's only 300 seconds, you'll live.
Yeah, that's only 5 minutes. He can get up and go to the bathroom.
I don't think Kevin was giving out wrenches.
Oh no, he had it for a while.
Oh, okay.
I reckon I'm about to lose mine.
Alan, don't boot them out unless they deserve to be booted out.
Nah, I'm not going to kick him out. I just felt like fucking with him. I was like, nah, I'll give him 300 seconds.
Well, yeah, but now he's gonna come back angry, thinking I told you. Hey, I don't have no control over these guys. They're just like they're taking like my meds. I'm not telling them to do it.
Shit, that's a nice photo. Who are those girls?
Hey, calm down, buddy. Okay, they're just good Christian girls.
Look at that. Look at that. That's Kevin in the helicopter, but fucking, it's the wrong size helicopter. You need a fucking.
Hey.
What do you call those things?
That's a 4-man helicopter. That's a 4-man helicopter.
Yeah, 4-man helicopter, 1 helicopter.
Yeah, 4-man helicopter, but it only takes Kevin. Hang on, you guys have to wait. We'll take Kevin. We'll take Kevin up to the mine first.
Well, that hurts.
Look, you look at that picture. Look at the size of the fucking helicopter compared to you, Kevin. Jesus, you couldn't fit anyone else in there. It'd be overweight.
Well, hey.
So what's happening, Alan? You're not working today?
Nah, I'm not working at the moment. Actually, I'm waiting for some more work to come in. It's been sporadic at the moment, so it's kind of pissing me off.
What, do they lay you off at the Avatar?
Nah, it's basically they got new owners in and made everyone redo the medical. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I didn't pass the medical, so fuck it. I'll just, find something else.
I'll pee in your cup for you.
Nah, it's not the piss test.
I'll
It's
do it
just
for you.
nah, I
Was it
sustained an injury at work and they cracked the shits, so they had an excuse to let me go. That's all. It's the normal shit they do in Australia. If they want to get rid of you, they'll find a way.
Well, you got
that's normal.
unions, right? There's unions in Australia, right?
Yeah, you can use unions, but unions are fucking useless here in Australia. Seriously. They were good back in the 90s, but nowadays they don't do shit.
Yeah. That's how it is over here, man. Like back in the 60s and 70s, like the unions were real strong in the States. Like the Teamsters nowadays, man, is garbage, man.
Yeah. That basically my workplace turned into a 457 visa workplace anyway. So, yeah. It's basically, why pay me $30 an hour when you can pay someone 20? That's it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's how they can control you. They'll get the new people in, and it's cheaper to train you.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm done trying to work for companies, man. I'm self-employed right now, man. I'm loving it working for myself, man. I'm done to working like 9-to-5 jobs. I got tired of that.
Yeah, things are okay. But hey, if you guys got a good job and you're making good money and you think you want to quit and go to the Philippines and throw away your good job, just wait a little while and just
don't do that.
Keep your job for like a couple more months. Just make sure this is really what you want to do.
Make sure you have a lot in savings, man. Save up a good amount that's gonna at least last you. For a while.
Well, I had enough money to last me quite a few years, but just living the high life, that ate up a lot.
Yeah, living that, yeah, man. Always out partying. Oh man, that money will go real quick.
So when partying, going to McDonald's, Jolly Bean, those cheap burgers you could buy like 4 for 100 pesos.
I had those 4 for 100 pesos hamburgers. They're not that bad, man.
Well, they look kind of funny, but when they cook them, it's okay.
Angel's Burger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon that's it.
I heard those get you sick, man.
Hey.
I heard, man. I got sick when I first went over there. When I went over there last year, man, I got sicker than a dog, man, when I was over there.
Yeah, but I think that happens to everybody, because your body has to rest and you have to get used to everything, and the germs and the bugs, your body has to adapt. So it's going to take a little bit of time. So you're gonna have to shit for a little while. Well, not a little while, but maybe like 6 months, and then your shit should look like cow shit, and then it should get better, a little bit more solid after that.
You guys, you clearly didn't drink enough beer or alcohol while you were over there, because, I didn't have a problem with that. It was, just keep your blood alcohol content up high.
What a lovely conversation. Kevin, you're full of fucking wisdom, aren't you? So when are you going back?
Captain Spaulding said that I'm living the dream.
Living the dream, all right.
When I went there and I opened up my businesses, I was living the dream, and I had it pretty good, but the dream started to change, and then at the end it was a nightmare, and then it's slowly coming back to reality. But when you live in a dream, you got to be careful about reality. And is it easy to go back to?
Yeah, it
well,
is.
You're living the dream, Kev. Have another tablet.
Just pop a couple of more tabs and you'll be fine, mate.
Yeah. Kev's living the dream 24/7. Jesus, he is too. Jesus, look at the size of it.
I have one for you, buddy.
Look at the size of it. It's an elephant fucking tablet. Jesus.
It's a vitamin pill.
I bet.
What the hell's wrong with you?
No wonder he's in a funny mood today. So when you going back, Alan?
Hopefully the tax man's nice. When I do my tax return July 1st, I get to do my tax return. If he's nice, I might go there for a couple of weeks to a month.
I'm just waiting for a tax payout now. Ours is done. We're just waiting for the send it.
July 1st, I'll be putting mine through, and if it's good enough, I'll be heading over.
Oh, don't you know how much you're getting? You just file it. We actually get told how much because we got our tax law. We got a tricky one. It's sort of like if you owe money and you file, then they'll fucking chase you for it. But they let you fight. You can do it. You sort of do it yourself, and then if you see that you're owing, you don't file, so you don't have to pay it.
Yeah, I'll be getting between $3,000 to $4,000. It should be. So
that's a reasonable one. Do you you have a scheme though, where you put in, like us?
What's that?
You have a scheme like a Kiwi Saver or whatever I don't know what yours would be called. For your super.
We don't have anything like that, mate.
You don't have a
tax
super.
Goes out, and if you pay too much, they give you some money back.
Yeah, but what about your wages? Don't you get doesn't a percentage go towards your retirement? No.
Oh yeah, that goes into your super fund, but you can't touch that.
Yeah.
That money's locked away until you turn 70 now, I reckon. I think I'll be
70
dead before I can access it.
Fucking 70.
Yeah, Australian retirement age has gone from the age of 60 to the age of 70 now.
We're 65 at the moment.
70.
Well, we used to be 55, and then now it's almost 70.
Yeah.
You know why they want to put it up, don't you? Because the government couldn't afford. See, the problem is we're all staying alive longer now. You see, so they can't afford it. They can't afford to pay it out. Just because they squander it.
It's not worth working till that age, man. Till 70. I mean, you don't even know if you're gonna live that long. I mean,
mate, you're stupid if you live your life waiting until retirement day to
I knew guys at my job. I had a couple guys at my job who, I mean, when I used to work for 7-Up a few years back, guy was working there for 50 years, over 50 years. He had been there since the Korean War, or right after the Korean War. And he was like in his 80s, man, still working, man.
Yeah, but some people can, and that keeps them going, It's like...
Yeah, but what kind of life is that? Just to work? I mean, to do nothing with your money, your whole life, just to be, I mean... That's just a waste of a life, man, I think, man.
Well, look at these expats
it's
that
not
are
good
living
to throw it away.
How do you feel about the expats living in the Philippines? Wait till they get to 60 or 70.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not talking about the ones that actually have retirement funds coming into them. I'm talking about the future. The future
ones that don't, the ones that are over there like in their 40s and stuff.
Yeah.
I ain't going to be retiring to the Philippines when I'm bloody 70. Fuck that.
No, why would you?
Yeah, I'd rather do that earlier than 70 years old.
Yeah, no, but you can visit there. Visiting's fine. You get a year. You get a year if you're married. You get a year's.
Yeah. Like I plan. I mean, I'm only 34, but I plan like whenever I do go over there, I want to live 6 months over there and 6 months back in the U.S.
Yeah, well, that's what I do, and I'm 58, 57.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, we got 6 thumbs up. We got 3 thumbs down. Thank you, Dave and Popeye, for the 3 thumbs down.
And I'm glad I could motivate him to thumb it down.
Thumbs up. I sound like Bama now.
Oh,
you
Kevin,
don't want to do that, Kev. You don't want to
Kevin
do
was
that,
so Kevin. So this alleged information is on Barry's show, is it?
Yeah.
I might have to go and watch it to find out.
Oh well. Yeah.
Well, Well, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it. I mean, is it a rumor or is it truth? You know, that's what it boils down to.
Well, you won't know until you hear a knock on the door and the cops are there, and they want to deport. Well, because I'm sure Alo's gonna try to turn in Bama for overstay.
Not only that, amongst other things.
Once you get on somebody's bad side, they're gonna do whatever they can to get rid of you.
They can't fucking turn him in for overstaying. Fuck, what a load of rubbish.
Oh, yeah, he would believe that.
Rubbish. There's thousands of people that overstay their visa. As long as they pay it, because by the time they front up the airport, it's you know, if you've overstayed, then it's a case of paying the money.
But I'm talking about Alo's revenge, okay? Well, when you piss off somebody, they are gonna get you somehow or another.
Well, I'm surprised if Alo does that because Alo started the fire. So if the boys found out his information, well then that's pretty amazing in itself, I suppose. But I mean, Alo's got to take it on the chin. But we don't know, so you're the one that's been telling me.
Well, it's out there. You just gotta go and get off your lazy boy chair and watch what's going on.
Well, I'll watch Barry's show. Well, Mexican, did you hear about it or what?
Everybody heard about it.
I mean, I heard something about he had information and something about somebody going to the cops. I don't know, something like that. Because I think it was after, when Alo did that video of him being in Minganilia or whatever. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the hell.
Oh, okay.
Look at the chat. Everybody heard about it.
Okay.
Well, the easiest way not to get in trouble and not to get kicked out of that country is simply pay your visa bill.
Just buy your own.
It's like, pay the fucking bill, keep your nose clean, and nothing can happen to you. It's not that hard.
Barry can't pay his visa fees. He can't pay it. He can't. I mean, on a fucking $400 fucking making $400 USD a month, he can't pay it. Unless
how much is it? How much? Well, how much was the visa? How much is it for you guys to extend your visas? Me, I don't pay any fucking thing.
Because you're married.
Yeah, well, I'm divorced from reality, I suppose.
How much are fees? How much are fees, Kevin?
Oh man, I don't know. I never paid for 13 years, but
well, that's a pot calling the kettle black, isn't it?
I mean,
I don't know.
But I left voluntarily. I mean, they did say that I had to leave at a certain date, but I left before that date, and I left out of my own recordings.
A question for you intelligent guys in the audience there. Those that are living in the Philippines that are American and you renew your visa, how much is it to renew your visa? And I know you can stay for a maximum of 3 years. So
Ed's saying around 3,000 pesos to renew the visa.
3,000, is it? Okay, well, is
that, I think around 3,000. It's like less than $100.
Yeah. How many months is that? Is that a month, or do you get a 3-month extension?
I think is that a month, or I'm not sure.
Most guys I hear say it's roughly about $50 to $60 per month.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's quite dear, actually.
Yeah. So Barry's not paying that, man, at all. Not on a $400, $500 budget. He has somebody's paying it for him if he's up to date with his, man.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be the only one. But I mean, how do you know he's overstayed? He has. You see, the problem is you can overstay in most Asian countries, and nothing will happen unless you cause a problem. You very rarely get deported for overstaying.
Well,
look at Peter V.
Well, I think we make the assumption of him not.
Peter V is still in the Philippines.
He's not up to date because we know he can't afford it. That's why. I mean, we know he cannot afford to get his visa. I mean, unless somebody's paying it for him. I mean,
well, if anything, they both are that way. Peter and Bama.
Yeah. I never saw Peter Vandiver beg for money or mooch or ask people for money on YouTube though. I never saw that.
Yeah. I have to admit,
he had money coming in.
Yeah, I never saw him beg anybody. I never saw that.
Yeah, that's true. That's a true point. And a good point, actually. He even though he looked like a bum.
I mean, he was an asshole.
Well, he didn't really look. If you look at his videos and stuff, he never, like when he got taken in by that cop at the video. He didn't look dirty. And when that one guy, Professor X, was videoing, he had clean clothes on. He had a haircut and all this stuff, so he didn't look very bad.
Hey, hang on, Kevin. I'm gonna cut in right there. Apparently, you didn't look at that video very well. The dude had like a big nasty scar on his head, looked like maybe bugs were crawling on him, and he had a big shit stain down the back of his drawers, man.
Damn. Yeah, I remember that. That was disgusting, man.
What video are you talking about?
And I obviously you guys know I stick up for Peter V, but you look at the feet too. That's how he got that nickname Blackfoot.
Blackfoot.
Yeah, or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was pretty clear his last days were pretty bad for him. Yeah. You know, a lot of guys got him cut off. You know, he wasn't begging on YouTube, but that dude was all over the internet begging and, you know, scamming churches and that kind of stuff. That's where he was getting a lot of his money, but all that shit got cut off.
Well, he's back in the States now anyway.
Yeah. Well, so people say, but there's no confirmation saying he's really back.
Of course it is. He's not. He don't even get a video. The videos he posted lately were repeats.
Yeah,
he's back in the States. He's done his 3-year max. He went back. He obviously overstayed, so he got repatriated back. He probably has to pay the government back what he owes for the airfare, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. You notice a lot of these guys only last 3 years max anyway before it catches up with them, because that's as long as you can stay.
They say that's the average of like foreigners going over there to live. People only last around 2-3 years. That's like the average anyway. And they end up going back.
I must have had a lot of luck on my ass.
Yeah, but you actually had money, Kevin, and you actually lasted a little bit longer in that respect. But times have changed. A lot of these guys come on tourist visas, expire. They say they live in the Philippines, but they don't work. They don't have any major income, so you know they're just there and they're on tourist visas. You know. See, I wonder how our mate, what's his name, bloody Sentai Seven's doing. He must be due to go back soon.
He's doing
one of the other countries that come back.
Mind you, he's getting married soon, isn't he? Apparently.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Yeah, I think he's doing all right, man. I think his business is probably doing. I mean, at least I think his business is doing enough to keep his bills paid and everything. You know what I mean? How he's living.
Sentai 7 is like
he's doing all right.
He could always land on.
Hey, he's on a tourist visa, so what kind of business has he got? He doesn't.
Well, not
his.
Anything. I'm pretty sure it's Chixie's. I'm pretty sure.
Chixie's business. Oh yeah, she's camming it up nicely. She's getting $50 here and there, or $10 here and there. Yeah, sure, they're making money.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't understand what people practice shits about. Like his missus going on camera and idiots throwing money at the screen. It's like fucking good on it, man.
Well, those are
hey, Alan. Sorry to burst your bubble, mate, but I mean, if, the idiots that are throwing the $10 or $50 donations,
$100,
are getting a little bit more than what we see. I'm telling you that for a fact.
Well, if they do, they do. So what, man? They're throwing money at a screen.
Yeah, but you're missing my point. I mean, he's not making the money. He's pimping out his girlfriend to make the money.
How do you know for a fact they're getting extra? What makes you say for a fact these guys are donating and then getting extra?
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Okay, how do I know for a fact? Well, why would you give someone $50 or a computer for a smile?
Well,
And when
Because you're fucking obsessed, obsessed over a woman.
I can slightly counter that. You can look all over YouTube, not just in the Philippines genre. All over YouTube, people are donating like heavy amounts of money to people on different projects. I mean, a lot of things. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but okay, okay.
They could be sending nude pics. I have no idea, but there's no way you can prove that. You just can't say someone's sending money so they're getting something in return. I mean, that's false. I mean, if you're going to say facts, you need to back it up with something.
Yeah.
Well, it's obvious.
Hey,
I mean,
Mike, Kiwi Mike.
Hang on. I want to counter that one too, because Lost Nomad, he says, how can I prove that? Well, I can't prove that, but I can prove it in another way. Ren actually lets photos of Chixie out on his videos. Every now and again, he sends out a little teaser. I will call it a little teaser, and that gets them all interested. So I believe that if he's doing that, then obviously they're getting something for their money.
You said something?
Or their donations.
Well, perhaps.
Well,
I mean,
I don't know.
I happened to see the video. I happened to see the video one time that he released. Ren put out that, she was in some provocative positions. She like hands over her chest or whatever.
Okay, what about them filming her in a
then you have to look at their. I'm sorry, hang on real quick.
Anyway, it's not about Ren. I'm just saying that's my opinion. I know, but I don't want to get into.
Pardon me. I just wanted to counter. You can't call it facts. I mean, there could be something on the.
You know what? The best word you can use is allegedly, because if you state it as fact and they go and take your ass to court and you cannot prove that as fact, then you're in the shit. That's why you never say.
Well, maybe in America. But if it looks like a duck, smells like a duck, it's a duck.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but
okay. Yeah. I don't want to go on about Ren.
Batman and Aloe.
But but I'm just saying, in the conversation of money or whatever we were talking about.
Well, the only naked person I ever seen on YouTube was just the other day on Saturday when that Yoda guy was walking around showing his. So how much money did he get? Did Dave get on that show?
Oh, Kevin, you were watching the RR show, eh? Ooh.
Hey.
Oh.
So what I mean is, that's the only piece of ass that I've seen. So how much money were they getting?
Did you look at those new those heart attack Mike videos, Kiwi Mike?
No, I haven't had a chance. So I can't be bothered with it. I mean, the guy's got the money now, so I tell you what, though, fucking, all I can say is there'll be another session soon. I suppose we'll need more money. Yeah. Well, that's the biggest scam out yet, I suppose.
Yeah.
What did he get? Nearly $500,000 peso or something like that?
Oh, I think it went 30
US.
Yeah, not bad, eh?
US.
Oh, well.
He doesn't have to worry about nothing for the next year or two.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, so everyone seems to say he's sick. Well, that's fine. He is sick, but,
I never said he's not sick. He's sick.
Yeah, no, well, I was, my issue was if he's got, my issue was always this. If the guy,
but I think it was just a picture boob. It wasn't live. It wasn't a live physical body. There's a difference.
What the fuck are you talking about, Kevin? We're talking about bloody Mike now.
No.
Vando was saying something.
What the fuck are you on about? He's like mumbling to himself. Pop another pill, mate. Pop another pill.
Kevin Johnson.
Hey. Remember, I got this. I even put you guys on timeout. So remember, watch your place.
Hey, Alan, use your fucking spanner and kick Kevin, will you?
I'll click you, buddy.
Come on, Kevin. Yeah.
Okay.
But fucking that. Yeah, that might. I mean, oh well, good on him. people donated. He got the money. He's
Hey,
laughing.
anybody got a spare 20K? I don't mind.
Oh,
I've got a sore little finger. I might need surgery for.
Bob Cooper's different, man.
But I have to admit, not that I know what a heart attack person looks like coming out of hospital, but he seemed pretty well.
I guess.
Maybe. I don't know. But what I didn't like about it was the money. He got the money. He got more than what he asked for. And then that beggar was asking him for some money on his video, and he turned around and told the guy to piss off, basically.
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking rude.
That's what sold me on Mike.
Yeah.
He was,
that shows exactly that. I couldn't believe it when I watched it. I mean, he didn't even have he was that fucking wound up in his bullshit that he forgot to fucking mute the camera.
Yeah, guy's a character, man.
I mean, fuck it. This is a sick man that's grateful for everyone giving him all that money, and he couldn't spare a few pesos to the Philippine beggar. Fucking unbelievable.
Guy knows he has high blood pressure. Says he's had it for over 30 years. But he goes to the Philippines drinking and chasing girls, and I mean, that are 18, 19, 20 years old. I mean, come on, man. And eating fucking burgers and French fries all the time. I mean,
555. You got something to say? Jump on in.
Oh no,
hey, buddy.
I was laughing about the burgers, man. I saw that. Fuck, man, I saw that video today that John made with the Heart Attack Grill restaurant in the U.S. That's true. I saw that. It's unbelievable. And the guy that runs that restaurant died, and it's still going.
Yeah, I saw that video too.
Heart attack, Mike.
Heart attack, Mike. And he still won't. He'll still eat unhealthy. You could tell, man. He's not going to follow doctor's orders. You'll see.
Problem is, it's an ongoing issue. It's an ongoing issue with him, isn't it? Because he's not well. He's not going to get any better. And from what he says, that he's only got so long to live. But you know what? I bet you he outlives us all. We'll be here 10 years' time. We'll all get together in 10 years, and he'll still be fucking alive, I reckon.
Driving his motorcycle.
Yeah, driving his fucking motorcycle. He'll have a big flash one by then. He'll have a bigger bike by then.
So is Viagra out of the question?
Yeah, well, that's true. You can't have Viagra when you got a heart attack.
Oh, yeah, he can't do any of that.
Oh, shit. No sex.
No sex, no beer.
I'm sure he'll find a way.
No sex, no beer, no nothing, man. No smoking.
That's a good way of killing someone, eh? So I can get some skinty-clad girl fucking dance in front of him. You know, a fucking heart attack.
That's fucked up.
You're a nasty ass old man.
Oh, shit. I better not say that. People might strike the channel.
I'm almost ready to strike you.
Hey,
Come on.
Hey, Kevin, in the beginning, you spoke good about him, too, and he never mentioned you in his videos, like, trying to... He never helped you out in that regard, man. He never mentioned you as a guy trying to, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
he never did that, Kevin.
Even Frank got a mention.
Yeah, and you didn't, man. I was surprised at that.
Yeah,
that's okay.
He's selective in his thank yous, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe I'm just remembered in infinity, you know. just floating around.
Yeah.
But I'm not a glory hound anyway, so.
No, but
who was this Kevin guy y'all were talking about?
This one here. Big Kev. Tito Kev. Big Kev.
Big Kev. I don't know this guy. Who is he?
The one. You don't know.
I'm with you, buddy. I don't understand what the hell he's saying either. So
I don't know how anybody fell for that. I would think.
Oh, you didn't donate 20 grand.
Hey, buddy.
Boy.
My family comes first, and then I come second. Everybody else is gonna fall behind me.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of scams going on, man. I've seen people. I've actually grew up with it. I knew that they've set up GoFundMe's, man.
Hey, Ken.
And they're complete scams, man. A lot of them are fucking scams.
Oh shit. That's a good one, Ken.
Well, you can only sort of tell the people what you think. You know, it's up to them at the end of the day if they donate. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's if you think it's a worthy cause, and who cares what everybody else thinks,
Yeah. Well, that's it. And I mean, it doesn't affect us because we don't put in.
Yeah.
But we still have an opinion. Yeah. But I mean, it's up to others if they want to listen to it or not. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, but there is like a lot of kind-hearted people out there that
it takes advantage.
You know what I mean, and that's what I think is that's wrong, man. You know?
Well, it sort of wrecks it. Well, it sort of wrecks it for the legit ones because I mean, a $30,000 donation that guy made in a week is fucking a hell of a lot of money. A lot of people, mind you, someone told me he's got over 100,000 subs. So I mean. If they all only put in 50 cents each, it's still.
I could live 2 years in the Philippines on that money, man.
Oh yeah,
well, you could live longer than that. I mean, well, if you just balance the money.
Yeah.
No, comfortable, Kevin, not fucking. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
not like Bummer, man. I don't want to live like Bummer, man. But I mean.
$30,000.
Yeah, reminds you of those TV commercials at late night. Remember in the 80s and 90s, they'd show the kids in Africa with the bloated stomachs.
Oh,
the phone number, give. I wonder how much money those people made.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem with those children. Things, but the problem with those things, they fucking they get the donation and half of it goes into the pocket sort of thing. Yeah.
Charity.
I mean, a prime example, that's this guy in Bahal. He's he's building houses and for the poor and all this sort of shit. And what he does is he gets the money, he takes half of it, and then tells the workers that build these houses, this is how much you're going to get. It's like, it's a rort. He does produce these houses, but it's not transparent. There's no accountability. I'm surprised he's still been going. He's quite a big channel now. So, but I'm surprised he's still going. Because in the Philippines it's illegal to be a charity unless you're registered.
Really?
Yeah. You can't. Even if you're an individual, you can't. There's a lot of individuals that say that donate. Apparently, it's against the law to do that too.
Yeah.
You're not. Yeah, I can't remember the exact details, but like if you're dishing out school bags and stuff like that, you're not meant to, or you're meant to do it through a registered charity or something. I can't remember. But that's from Philippine government.
So do they got Walmart in Australia yet? I was just in Walmart, and it's a perfect snapshot of seeing America in decline.
Now, our shopping centre is owned by Westfield, I think it is, which is still one of those major bloody international,
Now,
companies.
Walmart's like Bunnings. He's talking about a shop. Yeah, it's like the warehouse or the Bunnings or
Yeah,
Walmart's.
you got these 300-pound chicks. They're calling all the shots. The guys can't get no more girls, and then you're stuck in line, and people pull out their welfare cards in front of you, and you're sitting there forever, and they're eating T-bone steaks.
Yeah, they eat better than the man.
They do. They eat good.
They eat way better than people that work 9 to 5 for a living, man.
Come on, America's great, isn't it? You're doing well. Look at your dollar; it's nice and strong. And
I told you, man.
You got Trump.
Well, we have a good president too. You got to remember that.
I mean, he's made friends with North Korea. I mean, wow, you guys are on a roll at the moment.
So maybe
that's because there's still hardworking people here. All the have-nots are living off the backs of us.
Well, yeah, but they seem to be able to travel too. That's what gets me. I know for a fact in our country you can't. Yeah, if you're on welfare, fine. You know, you're on there because you deserve it, or whatever. But you can't go. You can't go out of the country any longer than 2 weeks.
That's pretty good. 53 pesos to the dollar.
Yeah.
USA passports. I think the only thing that will restrict them is child support. I know of felons and murderers and all kinds of people that have passports, but the only people that they denied were child support.
The problem, this goes worldwide. I mean, you're entitled to a passport because you're a citizen of the country. But what you got to realise is if you're a felon, as you call it, or a criminal, you may not get into the country you choose to go to because of their visa restrictions. I.e., like
Canada.
Like Australia or Canada. Yeah, Canada's a good one. Yeah, you get a driving conviction, you guys can't even go into the state, into Canada.
I couldn't go there when I was in North Dakota. I tried to go to Canada, but because I had a prior DUI.
That's right. Yeah, drink driving. They're pretty staunch on it.
Yeah, they're very strict. Canada's one of the most strictest countries, from what I've heard.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But in saying that, like a lot of the Asian countries, they're so lax, that they'll let anyone in because obviously.
Well, Canada's gonna learn their lesson. They're gonna implode. They got a pansy for a prime minister, and they're importing Muslims like crazy.
They're a real feel-good country. That one. I mean, anyone.
Feel good.
Yeah, well, they're flower people, that sort of thing. Hairy armpits and hairy pussies, those sort of things.
Well, that's the funny thing about immigration here in Australia. People like all the do-gooders go, why do you pick on the Muslims? Well, here in Australia, we had an influx of Chinese people, never had a problems. An influx of Vietnamese people, never had any problems. Italians, Greeks, these are periods of times where there were a lot of people coming from these cultures, and we never had problems. Then came along a whole lot of wars and shit in the Middle East. And they go, no, I don't want to go there or there or there. No, I want to go to a Western country and fuck shit up. And that's what the problem is. And we're getting fucking, instead of them helping the community, having a fucking restaurant that they make, you can't go to a bloody, a restaurant from the Middle East because, no, they're sitting on government handouts in a government house, spitting out children and living off more money than what I can make doing fucking 30 hours a week.
Yeah, they're not going to assimilate. It's going to be their way or no way.
And that's the thing, they spit out kids. I know one bloke, I have to admit, this was my fault. He was at our workplace, it was Smoko, and he came over from Africa. He goes, him, his wife, and 7 kids migrated to Australia. We said, have you been down to the government office? He goes, no, I haven't. He went to the government office and had $200 a week better off sitting at home. Yeah. $200 a week better off sitting at home doing nothing than working. That's
the problem here in the States too. I saw on the news they broke it down in all the states on what it costs to live on welfare, and I guess in Hawaii, being on welfare is equal to $17 an hour.
Damn.
Yeah, so you might as well not work.
I mean, in LA,
and that's tax-free too. And that's tax-free. Yeah.
Like in Los Angeles, you could claim that you're homeless, and you automatically get $240 in food stamps and $250 in benefits automatically.
Yeah, if you twist your ankle. Yeah, you can apply to get an EBT card, the welfare card, and they give it to you.
Yeah, very easy.
Yeah. Well, I hope if you're gonna go on welfare and all that stuff, I think our government should make you do a UA like every 90 days.
Oh, the Democrats go crazy. They've tried it a few times. I think Colorado talked about trying it, and the Republicans.
You mean a drug test?
That.
You mean a drug
test? I'll do a piss test. Everybody who's on welfare should have to do a piss test.
It'd be just no compliance.
Florida, they passed it, I think.
Good.
Yeah, but what's that going to prove? Fuck all. What they got to do? What they got to do is every 2 months means test them and actually physically go and check their situation. That's what's got to happen. It's got to be, and like if they're able to work, and then they should be on some sort of government scheme, maybe chopping trees down or picking up rubbish, and doing that sort of thing. I mean, they're not doing it for free because they're getting paid by the government. But I mean, and it probably be subsidised anyway. But I mean, at least they're working and contributing. That's what should happen.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's quite amazing because I've heard, I know people that are working that are on disability.
Yeah, well, the problem is it sounds great talking about it, but you try and make government come up with something, everything's going to be in their unions. It's going to be double and triple time pay. It's going to be doing it their way. It's going to be a bunch of fat cat managers in between everything. It's just a bureaucracy. That's the problem.
I want to make Davis Baker's wages again. That's what I want.
See, fucking Kevin should be working. He's fucking sitting there, fucking YouTube. He should be out in Kentucky mowing those fucking lawns or doing something.
Hey, I do, buddy. Kiss my hairy ass.
Just don't get up and do a fucking Yoda dance.
What happened with Yoda? I keep hearing about this. Did someone
well, apparently he didn't have he didn't know he had his cam on or something. He was naked.
He knew. he was flipping off everybody before he did it.
Oh, that was the guy flipping people off. I saw the fingers.
Yeah. And then he stood up and he was butt ass naked.
Oh, I bet you didn't realize he was though.
Wait, did he move the camera or what?
He just got up, walking around.
Fuck, that's a small tractor, Kevin, behind you. Look at that. Look at the size of that helicopter. Fuck, it's small.
Jesus, leave my helicopter alone.
That's a 4-man helicopter, but it only takes Kevin.
Hey, Mike, when I was working there, I was making damn good money.
Did you see the size of that digger, Mexican? Did you see the size of that digger next to Kevin? That's Kevin's Tonka toy.
That's a front end loader.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about Terry from Ohio earlier, beating on him a little. That's fine and everything. I know he makes too many videos, like you guys say. Yeah. But he was talking about one he did a video that he participated in the other day, some kind of a live stream with feminist women. You guys hear about that?
Yeah,
with feminist woman.
Yeah, and he said it was like 100 women in the chat to like 2 or 3 guys, and he was trying to stir the pot.
I
and talk to them.
Really?
Yeah, I wish I could have seen it, but he was talking about it, and he said that.
Hey, but George,
what's up?
George, seriously, how can you take Terry seriously? Yeah. A guy with pink hair, honestly.
Well, I've never seen. He's got like 700 videos or something. I've probably seen 50 of them. I just pop on when I can. But the point I was making is that you had 100 of these women on a live stream, and it's like not like a MGTOW, but what the women talk about. And he mentioned in the chat what's wrong with a hardworking guy with a job, without a criminal record, and a good guy. And the response he got from women is that those guys are just boring, and we don't want them. So that just shows you the way things are going out here in the USA.
The criminals get women look like.
Yeah, the criminals get the women now. And what good is it to bust your ass and have a career when they just treat you like shit? That's why I don't care anymore, man. I'll just jump on the airplane, and 18 hours later, I'll be good to go. I don't even bother looking here anymore.
Yeah.
I don't agree with Terry on mostly anything. I just wouldn't take him serious.
He's pretty extreme on some stuff, but that was a pretty good point on how women think nowadays.
Like he was saying that, like if a woman asks you, like when you're first dating a girl, I don't see a problem if she asks, what do I do for a living? I don't see a problem with that because she's gonna want to make sure, like, hey, the guy I'm dating at least has a fucking job and he's not a drug addict.
I'll be right back. Someone at the door.
But he made it seem like it was a bad thing. Like, oh, see, she's after your money because she's asking you what you do for a living. I was like,
let's face it.
It definitely works for me when women ask me, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" And it's like, "Yeah, I throw pigs through a saw." Oh yeah, let's go out for lunch.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work.
Yeah, no, but I mean, yeah, no, he's got a point.
She says like, you're buying.
Women are just like guys. I mean, they got certain standards before they go out.
Exactly.
And I mean, yeah, she doesn't want to go out with a bum that hasn't got a job and she has to support. I mean, that's acceptable.
I mean, you got to understand too. I know what Fives were saying, but I mean, yeah, women. You of course they want a guy who's hardworking, but they don't want a guy who's a slob with no fucking teeth either. I mean, you gotta have some respect for yourself. I mean, take care of yourself. Women. I mean, whenever I would go and try to talk to women and date women, I would want a woman
who does talk forever.
You know what I mean? That was good looking, kept herself in shape, because that's what I used to keep myself in very good shape. So I would want the same in return. You know what I mean? I mean, it's.
Yeah, well, when you're 30, that's fine. When you're like us old cunts that have fucking got a belly on us and no hair.
Anybody could get in shape, man. I've known guys who are in 60, 70-year-olds.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's not, it's not a cosmetic thing anyway. You know, it's not, it doesn't matter whether you got hair or teeth or what. It's it's love, isn't it? It's like you take people for what, you meet someone, if she accepts you for what you are.
You still got to sleep with them at the end.
Anybody that says they accept you for who you are is full of shit. It's first based on looks. You don't walk up to somebody that you think, fuck, I'm going to need a paper bag to root this.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
It always starts with looks. Doesn't matter.
Hey, Mike, are you watching the chat?
No, why?
Mike?
No.
Because there's people talking to you and you're not paying attention to what's going on.
Oh, well, you concentrate for me, Kevin. You we're in a discussion here.
No, sorry, I'm back. Someone was at the door.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
shit on offer up.
At the end of the day, you still got to sleep with them, man. You still, I mean, you're gonna have sex with them. So I mean, at the end of the day, it does depend on what you look like too.
It does.
I don't think Mike wants to
stop being fucking rude. You look at them and go, yes, I could fucking get naked with this person. So, yeah, she'll do.
I mean, you don't go to the Philippines.
Sounds a bit selfish there, guys, but okay.
You wouldn't go to the Philippines and date some woman who has no fucking teeth and has a pot belly on her, would you? I mean, if she was a good person.
I'm married anyway, so I don't go looking nowadays. So, but if I was single again, and I don't know. Yeah,
I've seen some fucked up dudes in the Philippines that got some unbelievable bodies.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's my point.
Well, yeah, but I think those women want a ticket out.
I think that's not
fucking what it looks like.
Off. You go back to that. See, that's that MGTOW talking again.
No.
That's that Mig fucking tile talk.
No, that's
chauvinistic. You guys are
the truth talking.
Rubbish. You guys.
Yeah, well, they got to have some kind of money. I've seen a few videos with some expats that were homeless. And they didn't have no women hanging out with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, come home with me. Where do you live? Oh, I'm underneath the fucking bridge next to the shopping center. Yeah, that's always work.
Hey, Mike, when the money runs out, everything runs out, okay?
Yes, exactly.
And the booty loo goes away.
That's not no big cow talking. That's just reality talking.
That sounds like guys that are not self-confident.
No confidence.
Yeah, it sounds like they're they can't trust themselves to think like that. I mean, you're going, you're either going there just to fuck, or you're going there to find someone to live with for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
If you're going to start saying, "Oh, but she wants to go to the US," or she only wants to do this, well, maybe. But I mean,
Ken just said Cass is king. Yeah,
a lot of them actually don't want to leave and don't want to travel. They want to just stay there, but improve things.
Well, my missus doesn't want to come to Australia. It's too fucking cold, which is brilliant for me because I want to retire over there where it's fucking 25-degree nights and 30-degree days. It's like no fucking problem. So,
man, you're lucky in Australia. Probably half the airfare and half the time to get to Manila.
It's only 8 hours. It's only 8 hours. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Just when you go on a trip, you got to make sure that you have a backup. You do have some kind of plan to keep yourself afloat. If not, there's a few people that can help you and will help you if you have a good pizzazz and you have a good way with yourself.
Or if you're suffering from a heart attack.
Well, you need to make some friends. That's a good idea. You don't want to know nobody and get in trouble over there.
Yeah. Because like I said, I was there for 13 years, but for 4 of those years, I was living like a king. And then after the money ran out, then I had to wheel and deal. But I lived there good for a long period of time, and I fathered kids there, and I paid for everything. And like I said, I didn't have to ask people for money. I worked at these Korean schools, and I was making damn good money when I was working at the Korean schools, at the Korean language centers. So, but I was just lucky. I'm not saying it's everybody can do that. But like I said, I had a will, and my will was to stay there no matter what. And I left the Philippines because some asshole stuck a machete in my head. That's why I left the Philippines.
Yeah, because your money ran out. Simple as that. Oh, also, and you fucking ran into a bolos. That also helped you leave.
Well, yeah, you think? but not all the money ran out. But but if I didn't have that guy stuck that machete in my head, then I would still be in the Philippines.
Yeah. So what was your plan, Kevin? If that didn't happen to you, where would you be right now?
Oh, I'll still be with my family living on the farm. I personally had 1.5 hectares of land for my family and me from her parents. Okay, and
what's a hectare?
It's a hectare of land. It's a certain size. I'm not sure exactly the size of a hectare compared to an acre, but it's around. I think it's 4 or 5 times bigger than an acre.
It's around 3 acres. I just did a quick Google search. There you go.
Okay, good.
Right. So I had that.
So Kevin, you're going to be the farmer, huh?
Oh yeah, I know how to do tropical farming. I had bananas, I had coconuts, and I also had coffee that I was growing on my area.
Is that a good business to get into over there, Kev?
Oh yeah, because bananas, we made regular bananas, lady fingers, and we had Lucaton bananas, that are the long bananas, and we had the cooking bananas. So all 3 of those made real good money, is real good cash, and the cooking bananas, you can make chips and you can make banana cubes, and those sell real good also. So yeah, and native coffee and coconuts, but not the wild coconuts. I had farm coconuts.
And you could own the land, right? As a foreigner,
You could lease it. That land is in my daughter's names.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
From her grandparents, put the land from her daughter. They put the land in her in my kids' names.
What about lease? You could lease the land as a foreigner, right? And do that.
Well, I guess, but through my kids, they're gonna grow up, and everything that is on that land, it belongs to them.
That's good.
and the land is close to the road. That's the same land that I had to walk a hectare off the main road. I had to walk the rice paddy to the main road, holding my head with my father-in-law with me, holding my head to the main road, and then I had to go another 100 yards down the road until I got a ride that took me to the hospital. And then the hospital was another 35 minutes ride to the clinic. So all that time, within that whole period of time, I lost 2.5 liters of blood.
Wow.
No, and you didn't pass out?
Within that half an hour, I start feeling woozy, meaning I start feeling weak. But see, I wasn't big like I am now. I was maybe around 240, 250 pounds.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't need to get a blood transfusion when I was there. They said that I was good. But if I lost any more, then I would need, because that much blood would kill the normal person.
I was going to say 2 liters should do most people then, so you're pretty lucky there.
Yeah. But see, when I was going there, I just controlled my heartbeat, and I just brought it down instead of being all excited and freaking out. I just controlled my heartbeat, and then that also is what saved me.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, the blade hit me from right where underneath my eyebrow all the way through my temple. I got 48 stitches on the inside and 50 stitches on the outside.
And what happened to the guy? What happened to him?
The guy that did this to me. The guy that did this to me. He was my brother-in-law. And
did he get prosecuted? Did he?
No, nothing happened to him. Her father made a deal with me saying if he will pay for my whole hospital experience, if his son could walk. And I didn't have enough cash, because see, the hospital in the Philippines, you got to have cash to get out of the hospital. You just can't. You can't get billed like a month, 2 months, and you can't make payments. You need medicine. You got to get the medicine right now. You need a fan. Your family got to bring a fan. You got blankets. Your family got to bring blankets to your hospital bed. If you're hungry, your family got to bring food to you you can eat.
Yeah.
So the kid that did this to you, what happened to him now? I mean, did he ever say he was sorry?
No, he wasn't.
I mean, what the fuck?
No, he had no remorse over what happened to me at all. He literally said, if Kevin didn't overstay, this would never happen. That was his outcome. But now, see, prior to what this same week that he hit me December 20th, 2013, and he up on the hillside. Everybody's related up on the mountain. Okay, there's around 70 families, and everybody's. When I say family, there's around 6 to 7 per family. Okay, so everybody's close-knit family. And I'm talking right now, and my daughter just sent me pictures. Thank you. I'm talking to myself. I forgot what I was saying. But but everybody is close knit, and he hit his cousin that was only 12 years old, and he was around 20, 21 years old, and he hit a minor, and everybody got on his ass about it. Yeah. Okay, Kevin. Then you went to Guam. Yeah, but I had to from Iloilo. I took the van. I took the bus from Iloilo, the bus terminal from Iloilo to a clan. A clan is where Boracay Port is, and then we got the bus went on the ferry, and then from the ferry we went to Manila. From Manila, Josie and we went to her uncle's house in the city, and I had to stay there. I had to stay there almost 3 months to get all my paperwork. I had to present my paperwork. I had to get a new passport because my passport ran out, and then I had to give it to the immigration. Then immigration, they were nice to me, but they were trying to be like a little bit strict, but they were very nice to me, and they gave me lots of breaks, and at the end they put me on the blacklist, and I was ordered to leave the Philippines, and they told me I had like 1 month to leave the Philippines at the 23rd of August. So I by that time, real close to that time, my aunt sent me a plane ticket from Guam. I mean from Manila to Guam, and when I went to Guam, Josie's cousin, her family members picked me up at the airport, and they let me stay there. They got family in Guam, and they took care of me. And then I found out, I went to my church, and one of the government officials, he knew somebody at Merrill Lynch, and at Merrill Lynch, they did some looking around, and they found out that I have an active 401k plan, and I thought it was deactivated, and I thought my ex-wife took it, and she never touched it, and my people that was helping me, they helped me retrieve my 401k, and that's what helped me get from Guam to continental USA.
Wow.
But I didn't know I had that money until I was there, and it was like a big surprise to me. So and then that was the same time in Iloilo we had that huge typhoon that went right through the whole Philippines, and it laid waste to a whole bunch of places. So with that money, I was able to fix my house for my family and everything, and
okay,
and
so
get back.
what happens now? Let's say you want to go back and see your family. What you got to worry about? This guy that hit you with the axe, or what?
Well, it was not. It wasn't an axe. It was just a homemade machete.
Yeah.
Probably work like a hatchet.
Well, yeah. It's a heavy machete.
Yeah.
It's for brush. It's for cutting brush and for cutting coconuts, stuff like that. Sugar cane.
Okay, so what happens when you go back to the village? Are you cool or not?
Oh, I'm cool with the family, of course. But right now, I got to pay my fee, my immigration fee, and then I am more than welcome to go back to the Philippines. I was only restricted for 3 months,
So what happened to the guy that attacked you? Did he grow up and get a family? Did he end up killing someone else, or what?
No, his family shunned him off the mountain, and he went back. He went to Iloilo, and he's doing construction work, but he doesn't hold a job there because he has anger management problems, and he can't hold down the job. Because he does have documented anger problems.
Yeah, you don't want that guy around your kids or anything.
Exactly. That's the main reason why I want to go back to the Philippines and retrieve my family. Retrieve meaning get my family off of the mountain and get them relocate at a different place. Just because her brother, he does go back there and visit his mom and dad, but you know, he makes up excuses to go there. But do I have ill will? I believe one way or another justice will
prevail.
Come back to bite you like karma. It will come back.
Justice will prevail, Kev.
Yeah. Yeah, one way or another, everything comes back to
karma's a bitch. Karma.
Well, yeah, because like I think if you were bad, maybe a bad thing would happen to you. If you had lived a good life, you know, things will come back to maybe for him it will come back to haunt him. But for me, I survived. I survived the Philippines with ease, and I'm 56 years old, and I have no health problems. I just have knee problem. That's the only problem I have besides my head. I do have real bad. I have a head trauma that's real bad, and when we have bad weather, low pressure, I have real bad after effects from it. I can't work right now because of the medicines that I'm on. Yeah, they prohibit me from
certain medications.
Doing anything. Yeah. But I am with my aunt and my uncle, and they are giving me family support.
That's good. That's good.
But I haven't seen my aunt and my uncle and stuff for like 20, 30 years because everybody moves away from Alaska and they have their own families and stuff.
What the fuck are you doing, Mexican? It sounds like you're fucking lining up some lines right there. Got his mirror out.
Is that, are you making that noise, Mike?
No.
Just smoking a bowl, man. That's all.
Damn.
I could hear something getting chopped up.
Yeah. I thought somebody was like cooking up dice and something. I was getting hungry. But no.
That's his credit. That's his credit card on the mirror.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, well, Kevin, like I told you one time, I did business in the Philippines too, and I got poisoned and shit. That almost cost me my life.
Yeah, I remember you told us that story. You got some pretty rat stories.
How the fuck you get rat poisoning?
Right in my fucking drink.
Fucking hell, man. That's not good. How the fuck that happened?
Oh, it was fucking horrible. The fucking side effects, even after I got treated, lasted over a year. Shitting blood, trembling hands, eyes changing color, losing the taste in my mouth. That stuff's horrible.
How the hell that happened? I haven't heard
A lady put rat poison in my drink because we were meeting up I was going to pay her to pick up some product she was manufacturing for me. And she was supposed to bring everything for me. So instead, she showed up with nothing but a story. And then put some poison in my drink to try and delay me, to rob me.
Wow, that is a whole different level of fucked up, man.
Yeah, dude, $400. That's it. That's all your life is worth.
Yeah, damn. Fucking hell. Kev's had a fucking bolo to the head. You've had bloody rat poisoning. Any other stories, man? Fuck, I'm glad I got out of the...
There's a whole bunch of stories out there. You'd be surprised on how many horror stories that are literally you go to everybody's embassies that are in the Philippines, and every day somebody has a horror story. Not just 1 or 2 people a week, but every day people are saying that they have no money, they gotta leave the Philippines. They go to the embassy. At the U.S. embassy, they have around 30 to 50 people every day trying to get out of the Philippines, saying that they don't have financial aid, and I
hope he's got his clothes on, that Mexican guy.
The hell are you talking about?
Mexican dude, he's got his fucking cam on. Nice blue headphones, brother.
That's nice.
Very flash. Well, at least he's got a shirt on, Kevin.
Cut the feed.
I gotta find my lighter real quick.
Well, I'm not surprised to hear about guys getting stuck and going to the embassy, because when I go to the Philippines, I see a lot of expats and they're just fucking shit-faced. I mean, they haven't shaved in days and they're just fucking dragging their ass around the dirty clothes. They look like they're broke.
Well, I guess when you're broke, that would make you do desperate things.
Well, it goes back. It goes back to the old saying, doesn't it? If you're going to go to these countries, make sure you got money.
Yeah. And another thing is, over there, I am 99% certain, even if you're a Westerner, you can get cash in hand work there. Simple as that. If you're really desperate enough, you can walk up to a bloody construction site and say, all right, you want me to shovel that shit? Somebody will give you some money.
Yeah, but they look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Can you work for 100 pesos a day?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, I was in Angela City about 3 months ago. I saw a white guy there selling shit on the street, man. I never thought he was selling backpacks with all the other street hustlers.
Well, I've already been offered work over in the bloody Philippines to work at an electronics company, and I asked them how much they're going to pay me, and they said 4,000 peso a week. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, if you got skills, yeah, you can get a job anywhere. I mean, I was a heavy diesel mechanic for the last 12 years, fixing garbage trucks and things like that. I could work anywhere pretty much.
Well, 4,000 pesos a week, that's not too bad for.
Yeah, I know it's not too bad, but I still go thinking my Australian dollar to peso brain, and that's $100 a week. So that would roughly work out to about $2, maybe $1 an hour. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, I thought you was talking about like US $100.
Nah. That works out to about $100 Australian a week.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, you guys got to remember your US dollar's 54. I don't know about Aussie. Aussie's about 40 something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man,
we're 37. We're 37 pesos to the dollar. So. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was working at the Korean schools, I was making 500 pesos an hour, and I had 8 hours, 8 classes, and I was making that.
Damn, that ain't bad at all.
Yeah. Plus I had room and board was provided by the school.
Well, that's all right. But how many hours you work a week for? You would have been on.
Oh well, most of the times the students had a hangover. They didn't go to class. They went to Boracay. They went to Angela City. So a lot of the times they all like make up this, excuses, but I still got paid. If they went to class or they didn't go to class,
Yeah,
I still got paid.
It's probably their parents paying for them to be there.
Oh,
anyways.
yeah. But what I understand now, if you go to Angela City, like on the weekend, there's like bus loads of Koreans that go there.
Oh, hell yeah. They come right into that Clark Airport. They come in on the buses, man, and unload. They go right into this massage parlor next to Shipwreck. A whole herd of them.
Well,
okay.
Korea and the Philippines is like New Zealand and Australia as far as traveling. It's not that big a deal.
Oh yeah,
So
their women cut them off in South Korea. They just get on a plane for 4 hours and they're good.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's
yeah. My story, it sounds kind of like exciting and all this kind of stuff, but you know, it's kind of old after a while because I tell it so many times. But I only know about the bad experiences. I don't know about like how like Nico, or not Nico, but I don't know about like Ned and all those guys. They all have good experiences and how to live life in the Philippines and how to date. But only thing I know about is like what not to do in the Philippines.
Speaking of Ned, man, Ned has a hot little tamale, man, a new one, man. I seen on his last video.
Another one.
Yeah, man, she's good looking, man.
Yeah.
I wonder how much that costs them.
Just joking, Ned.
No, Ned, I'm not joking. I'm being
serious.
Man,
nothing's for free, man. One way or the other.
Nothing's free.
That's what I will agree upon. Even if you marry a great woman, you're still paying. I mean, one way or another.
Oh, you're gonna pay more when you're married. Oh my God, I'm out all kinds of money.
Everyone pays for love. There's no one that walks up broke to a woman and says, "Hey, let's go out for dinner. By the way, you're paying."
Well, you know what? Last time I hooked up with a girl for 8 days and she paid the whole way, man. That was pretty incredible for a Philippine woman to do that.
No,
that was probably the one and only time.
There are special times.
Oh, it's not that unusual.
Well, get this. Yesterday, being my birthday, my missus goes, "Oh, I'm going to buy you a gift." You know what she bought me? She bought me a pizza and a cake in the Philippines and ate it while I watched.
Oh, hell yeah.
What you buy with your money?
Yeah, it's like, here's a cake, here's a pizza. By the way, me and my sister are going to eat it while you watch. I'm like, oh, thank you. Fucking brilliant.
And you paid for it.
But Alan, did you buy the cake? I mean, did you send her that money?
I probably did. I probably did pay for it.
Well, of course he did.
Hey, I'll tell you, when I was dating a girl when I was in Cebu last time, and there was a lot of times where we went out to dinner and she would pay for it. Because she worked, she paid. So
did you check your wallet?
Huh?
Did you check your wallet in the morning?
Well, my wallet was always in the safe, so I mean, I didn't have to worry about that.
Oh yeah, when I was over in the Philippines, my woman paid for it after she took the money out of my wallet to show off in front of her friends, paying for all the drinks and food.
Yeah.
Well,
nah, I'm just teasing.
Some of them will pay for. I mean, if they can, some of them will. You know, it's.
My missus works, so she does pay for some things. So.
Yeah.
Are you in the exercise? Hey, Mexican, you in the exercise yard there?
No, I'm in my backyard, man. With me and my pops are doing a lot of work.
Fuck, that's
we put up.
Is that a 12-foot? Is that a 12-foot
I was about to say, fuck, Trump started the wall already.
That's a humongous wall there. I thought you were in prison.
Yeah, now we just put the wall in.
Sometimes it feels like we're all in prison. Sometimes.
Hey, I'm gonna go down there though, no doubt. When Trump starts building the wall, I'll be over there with my Trump hat on, man, and drinking a couple Bud Lights while they're building the wall, man. I'll be down there.
Oh yeah.
Well, think of the jobs it's going to create.
Just make sure you're on the right side of the wall.
think of the Halo bot industry. You'd think you'd be able to get into making Halo bots.
See, I'm second generation. I'm second generation born here, man. So my grandparents are from Mexico.
Oh, well, then you should be a bloody guard then or something.
Nah, they did it the right way, man. That's why I like, I agree with them on the immigration thing. And I'm Mexican American, but I completely agree with it, man, because my grandparents did it the right way. So
well, it's not just Mexico, man. It's all of South America.
Yeah, it is
coming up. I mean, they should fix their own countries.
Yeah, people think we're bad, man. They should see how Mexico treats their illegal immigrants.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They treat them horrible.
My good friend was from Guatemala, and he told me about all kinds of shit that goes on down there.
Oh yeah, man. Yep. I mean, Mexico's not a safe place, man. It's very dangerous.
Oh fuck no, not anymore. Not anymore.
Especially if you're a white person, I wouldn't go there. If I was white, I would not. Yeah. I would never.
Oh fuck no.
No, man. It's dangerous, man.
No more over at Tijuana.
No more spring break. Or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Well, I used to go there all the time during spring break, man. Go to Rosarito. I remember I had mentioned that on a panel on Quentong Baloo, man. Me and my friends went out there. This was.
We don't mention those channels on the show.
Well, anyway, me and a couple of my buddies, we went out with two of my buddies. We were going to Rosarito. And we turned down the wrong street, and 4 guys came out with AK-47s, and they robbed us at gunpoint.
Dave.
They robbed us at gunpoint, man. Yep, it's dangerous out there.
Snake eyes on me.
Yeah, I like to watch a lot of uncensored news on one of the websites is crazyshit.com, and they show you all the uncensored videos the cartels put out. Man, they're stringing people up and skinning them alive in Mexico, dumping them in acid barrels alive, all kinds of horrible shit.
Is it kind of like that movie that they made, Sombrero?
Dude, it's worse than you've ever seen in a movie.
I mean, they'll cut off heads, and they'll cut off your head and just dump it in front of the police station or something.
Oh yeah, dude, they're doing it to people's hot girlfriends when they catch them. To young teenage girls, I've seen the videos where they're executing them on horrible things.
Life is very cheap over there, man. I'll tell you that, very cheap.
Well, Mike's on mute.
Yeah, Mike's on mute. I think he was having a drink or something, or smoking a bowl.
Yeah, it sounded like smoking a bong.
Yeah.
Sounds like now he's coughing.
Did you get you get those pictures I sent you, Big Kevin? What do you think of those?
Are you talking about from the drone? You're talking about those motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
I just want to know which one is your girlfriend.
I'll send you some more pics. This girl I'm met through one of Joseph and Manila's friends.
Okay,
and
Joseph's my friend.
So, what do you think about these girls that ride motorcycles there, Kevin? I mean, are they hot or what? I mean, there ain't no girls in the U.S. that look like that.
They're pretty. They got money because they got my motorcycle gear on and.
What girls?
Well, I'm talking about the girls that ride bikes and motorcycles in the Philippines.
Oh yeah,
there's tons of them.
Heart Attack Mike's his girlfriend now. She's a cougar, man. Hey man, she's a hottie, man. She rides a motorcycle, man.
Yeah, well, I'm picking up a brand new motorcycle in September. I'm gonna start doing some motorcycle vlogs and hanging out with friends and changing it up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I sent Big Kevin some pictures of some of my friends over there.
Yeah, I'll put them in on my. I'll work them in on my green screen. Yeah,
your green screen. All that is like a movie that's on repeat about every 60 seconds. Is that all that is? A slideshow?
Well, yeah. These are all my personal pictures. I had a very, very good subscriber.
Well, the picture that's behind you now, Kev, if they're your personal pictures, it was 3 girls in bikinis. Yeah. Go on, explain that one.
Well, I got to see which ones you're
Yeah, it's
talking
time for some new pictures.
These right here, those girls are from over in Morocco.
Oh, okay.
This is my brothers and my dad.
Look how big.
They're all around 6'4", 6'5".
How tall are you, Kevin?
6'1". I'm the shortest one. I have to get better pictures. Hey, you know, this is all new to me, this green screen. So I do appreciate the person that helped me, that sponsored me with this green screen. I'm just glad I didn't have to do no nudity.
I can make the movies for you pretty easy. I got all the software to make slideshows and stuff like that, and just send it to you on Facebook.
Yeah, that's cool, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever need help with videos, man, I got all the software for that.
No, yeah,
I want Big Kev to go back to the shower curtain days. Now that was the real Big Kev, the shower curtain.
Yeah, man, I wish I didn't discover the Philippines till 2010. I wish I would have known before. Man, I wasted my time going to other places where there wasn't jack shit going on in my life.
Well, here in Australia, most people end up going to fucking Thailand, and I don't know why they do that. Well, I do, because the tickets are like $300 return, but yeah. It's funny, here in Australia, it's cheaper to fly to Thailand than what it is to the top end. It's, crazy.
Yeah. Danny, you don't know who watches my show, and maybe one day somebody watches my show and they go, hey, I know that person.
In Thailand, they shoot ping pong balls, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I seen that.
That'd be impressive.
I saw that when I went to Thailand in 2002, 2003.
All right, one story I'm not sure about is stacking quarters. You guys ever hear of that?
Nah, mate.
Mike,
well, the girl can take $10 of quarters and set them down one at a time, squatting.
Well, I seen the donkey shows in Mexico. They have donkey shows in Mexico.
Get the fuck out of here! Fucking donkeys.
They do. They got the donkey show.
Isn't that like against God's religion, bestiality? I'm sorry, but
it's crazy, man. Yeah, they got that. They got donkey shows, horse shows, all kinds of shit, man.
I just like my own show, the Big Daddy show. Just be careful about making homemade movies.
I don't know. I couldn't live in Thailand, man. After me being there, it's just a lot. It's just so fake. It's faker than the Philippines, man. You know.
Shit, blow darts.
I
want to see him shoot some blow darts.
The food looks good.
Although the food's better in Thailand.
The
food's way better. Way
better. Yeah, I had a mate that went to Thailand, met a woman, and now he's like $30,000 in debt because he tried to impress her, but only could impress her for like literally 6 months. Now he's home in Australia, fucking miserable, because he went and took a loan to impress a woman. Fucking yeah. So yeah,
Thailand makes mistakes. Thailand makes
one way or another.
Philippines look like a kindergarten, I tell you.
Yeah, I got a friend who moved to Thailand. He said it took him 10 years to get fluent in the language there.
Oh boy!
But he's got it made, dude. The story he's got that he tells me what goes on is incredible. From him knowing the language to be able to get deals and everything and navigate his way around, man, he's living good.
Well, yeah, but you know, if you could learn, if you could be fluent in another language, yeah, then you are definitely, you're higher up on the pedestal, because then you can move around and talk your way, and more friends and stuff.
You get out of
people will like you more.
Tax.
Yeah, it is handy to learn the language, but yeah, by the time I left there, all I knew was how to tell the Jeep to stop, how to tell the Jeep where to go, and how to ask for a red horse and ask for a packet of Marlboro. I think that's all I knew.
When I was married to my Filipina, the whole time I asked her to teach me the language. I mean, for many, many years, she absolutely refused. And, now that I think about it, it's probably for leverage that she wanted to keep on me. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. For she can control.
Yeah, but you got
that would have been real handy to have now.
Yeah, you got to be gifted, eh? Like, if you got the gift and you can learn a language, yeah, sure. But if you can't,
where's Mike at? Are you in Australia or where?
At the moment, no, I'm in New Zealand.
That's the land of the biker gangs, isn't it? Or that's Australia?
Oh, it's a bit of both.
Bit of both. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, where I'm at, it's all the banditos out here.
And in all honesty, the bikies aren't bad guys. In my earlier days, knew a few. And they've never been bad people. Fucking, like anybody, you fuck around with them, then you're guaranteed to get fucked up. If you're a good bloke with them, nothing to worry about.
I have a lot of good friends that are Mongols, man, out here, man, and they're good dudes, man. Just treat them as a man like you would do anybody else you meet. You know what I mean? Just a respect issue. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah.
So where's your Mongol tat?
Who?
You.
I'm not a biker, man.
Yeah. Let's have a look at your tattoos there, Sunshine. Let's see what you got there.
I got this.
I can see the lion.
This lion, I got this in the Philippines.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. He's a very good tattoo artist, man.
Yeah, it looks pretty good from here.
Yeah. He's in Cebu, man. His name's Joven Dichos. So if you guys are ever in Cebu, man, his tattoo parlor is right above All Stars. It's right above All Stars bar right there in Cebu, man. And he's a good tattoo artist, man.
What did that cost you?
I'll tell you what, he was charging me $100 an hour, which is way cheaper than I would get in the States. And if you see the detail, it took 12 hours.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see the detail.
It was about $500 I paid total for it.
But are you talking about U.S. dollars?
Yes,
or Philippine dollars.
U.S. dollars. He was on.
How long did it?
12 hours.
Yeah, the best of the best tattoo artists, they have to have a surgeon's hand, for the work they create.
Yeah, this took 12 hours, man. I was in fucking pain, man. Yeah, 12 hours. 12 hours straight, man. So, but yeah. Yeah, right there above All Stars bar, man. Right there in Cebu City. Yeah, where Myra works at, I think. Bama's ex-girlfriend or whatever. She used to work right there, man.
Oh, now we're hearing some secrets.
Yeah.
Please tell.
Says
the fly on the wall.
Hey, I'm not the first one to bring that up. He said that before, so it's no secret.
I thought you worked in a clothing store.
Who?
Myra.
Nah, he said in one of his vlogs he slipped up and said that he met her at All Stars bar while she was working. I heard him say that.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so.
Well, that's what happens when you try to keep secret.
Is this the girl from Bahol?
Yeah, her. Yeah.
Yeah, really?
With the cute sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're bar girls. Huh?
I'm gonna try to talk to him when I'm back in Cebu, man. When I'm down there. So I don't know.
Oh, that's a bit of gossip, isn't it? I think everyone in the audience will be fucking perked up there.
That's the next show, okay?
That'll be
Wednesday.
That'll be on Saturday night for RRR.
When's the last time a female was in the audience on Kevin's show?
Well, we used to have Donna come on my show She was a regular. She's a real nice lady that lives in Arizona. She's
Hey,
Filipino
RPW.
that's married to a Filipino husband. She used to come on quite a bit. RPW. What's happening, brother?
What's up, RPW?
RPW's okay.
Hey, Rain Man, but to be honest, Myra's all right, man. But I want Janisa, man. She was the real cutie out of the bunch, man. I'll tell you that.
Hey, Batman, are you awake? If you are, you're invited to come on.
Yeah, come on, Bammy. Let's go, Bammy. Come on, Bammy.
Same with you, Aloe. Or you can reveal your whole name, damn it. Everybody already knows.
Hey, man, he actually threatened me, man. Honestly, Bama actually threatened me on YouTube, man. So.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did, man.
Physically, like a verbal threat, or
he made a physical threat against me. He was, oh man, if he was right there, man, I would love to put my hands on him and whoop de whoop. I'm not an old man like you think, bro.
Yeah,
I like that, bruh, but
bruh. Man.
But that Mexican mafia is coming out now.
If there's a lot of frogs, but not a lot of them like to jump.
I don't condone no violence, man.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so who's the next one going to the Philippines? Because I'll be there in September. When are you going, Alan?
It'll be around that time, September, October. Depends on how cheap flights are. Yeah, because I know if I get my tax return, then book a flight for 2 weeks' time, they're going to charge me $1,200. But if I wait a month or two, they'll probably only do like
you got to buy your tickets farther out than a month, or you get hosed.
Yeah, so I'll probably do that. Get me tax return.
At least you can get good seats.
I don't even care.
Pick your flight when you buy a plane ticket. Always sit on the wing or behind the wing, and maybe get an aisle seat, and maybe try to get get your seat close to the bathroom just in case.
Nah, I like to sit on the black box, mate.
I'll be there in January. I'm going out there for probably 3 to 4 months. So.
Hey, Alan, you know what I'm talking about. Everything I tell you, I know already, okay?
Yeah, I know that, Big Kev. I know you know what you're talking about. But, yeah, I know with booking, I made the mistake the first time I went there. I booked it like 2 weeks in advance. And I'm like, shit, I should have done it a month or two in advance because it would have been half price to get there.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 months, 3 months, 90 days is pretty nice.
Yeah. I just, like, the cheapest flights to there are with Air Malaysia, but I just don't want to fly on a company that's had 2 planes go fucking missing, if you know what I mean.
Don't you use Qantas?
Yeah, I use Qantas because that's bloody the one plane I know will probably get there. And they're quite comfortable. Pay a bit extra, but they're nice.
Cost us around 1,400 New Zealand return.
$1,049 if I go in the next 2 weeks. If I wait about 2 months, like I said, it's around $700 return.
Oh, but I go about November, so I go in sort of peak. Well, I try and get the last flight actually. I mean, the last day in November.
Yeah,
hey, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm already down at 16. But, hey, we had a pretty good show.
It's quitting
had a
time,
very
huh?
good show.
Quitting time. Big Kev's had enough.
We were just getting no 8-hour shows, man. I thought we were going to do an 8-hour.
Hey, come on now.
Only if you got more gossip to tell us.
Man.
Well, that will I'll be back on Wednesday, so
all right.
Whatever you guys find out,
yeah,
You know,
I'll let you know. I'll let you know all the gossip, all the cheese, man. All right, kid.
but
Yeah,
hey,
the cheese.
only make sure it's legitimate. I don't want to hear no something that's gonna come back to haunt you.
Kevin can title this one, "Who's working in the clothes store?"
Well, I gotta help. I gotta help Omar. We gotta get busy. Hey, Mike. I know you need a little bit extra size clothes too. So don't
Thank you very
giggle,
much.
okay?
I'm not that fucking big.
Nah, you know what? You gotta get as slim as you can before you get there. I've been losing a ton of weight, no sugar and no carbs, man, and that works really good if you stick with it.
Yeah.
Oh, but you'll lose a lot of weight over there, man.
Oh yeah, you will.
Well, that's if you eat right. If you eat the fucking Chow King every day, you'll fucking won't be able to fit in your clothes the next day.
You're walking.
Bullshit. You do not lose weight over there. I put weight on there. I went there at 70 kilos, came home at 90, and that was the space of 2 weeks.
Alan,
Yeah, but I think at the beginning you're gonna sweat. You're gonna sweat like real bad.
Lots of retention.
Yeah.
I put on weight. I'm now back to the weight I was when I left.
I gotta look for health food when I'm there, or I fucking blow up.
I gotta get back into shape.
There's a lot of good food over there.
It's getting harder to find the good, healthy, organic food.
Yeah. At
least in the cities.
Yeah, food quality's not that good in the Philippines. It's really bad.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it? It's cooked with butter, oil, fucking salt, sugar.
Nah,
it's not sugar.
Butter's not bad for you, actually, man. It's just we're not meant to eat grains.
But I'm talking about real butter.
Oh, but I mean, it's grains is what really is, because we're not, as humans, we're not meant to eat that shit. We're meant to eat what cavemen eat. Cavemen didn't eat rice and shit like that, man. You know, that's why that paleo diet, that's a good diet to go on, man. That caveman diet, that's a real good diet, man, to go on, man. A lot of meats and shit and fish and.
Yeah, if you can stick to meat and vegetables. I don't even eat fruit right now because that's loaded with sugar, but I've lost I don't know, 60 pounds in 6 months.
Yeah, but you got
another 40. I got about 40 more to go, and I'll be perfect.
You got to remember, fruit sugars natural sugar is better than the refined sugar.
Yeah, that fructose corn syrup or whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, that shit's nasty, man.
Anyway, let's wrap up the show because Big Kev needs his Poppy's pills and need a donut. So
he's gone.
All right, man.
All right, Big Kev.
I'm just tired of looking at naked-looking guys and ugly-looking guys. So I figured, hell,
shit.
I'm already tired.
I'll make them look better. Here, I'll change my background so you don't just look at my.
I'm already tired of looking at myself.
There you go. I made the screen a little bit better for you.
Whose show are we going to gate crash now?
That's a little bit better.
I just got to crop my face out of the picture.
Yeah. All right, boys and girls.
All right, man. Hey, Kev, man, thank you for letting me on today, huh?
Oh, we had a good show. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
Alan, George.
All right, Kevin, I'm going to send you some more pics for the green screen so you can pick out the best ones, man.
All right, buddy. Yes, send me some pitch. If you guys don't mind me putting them on my slideshow, we'll see what we can do.
All right, Kevin, look after yourself. See you, mate.
All right, Alan. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for hanging out with me on the bullpen. I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. God bless and talk to you later. All right, guys. All right.